Hey, it's Kamori, and today we're going to be making the drape for the Rey costume. For Rey's drape, we're going to be using McCall's M7421, and we're going to start by cutting out the pieces for the drape. There are going to be two front pieces, and then four pieces to be the drapes on the front of the piece. So she's got two in the front, and then two in the back. And I'm doing this a little bit differently because in the movie, the piece on this side is connected at the bottom to form a loop. So I cut two of the pieces, and then on this side, instead of cutting two pieces, I cut one with the fold along the bottom to create one long draping piece. Because all of the drape pieces crisscross over each other, I found it really easy to get the pieces confused and going the wrong direction, so anytime I wasn't actively sewing a part of the costume, I had it pinned to my dress form just so I could keep everything organized. But now that all the pieces have been cut out, it's time to hem them. So for the pieces that drape across the body, we're going to hem on either side of them. And for the pieces that drape down, we're going to hem on either side and also hem along the bottom. And I'm using a rolled hem so that there are no raw edges. Next, we're going to take the pieces that drape across the body and then sew the hanging drapes to them. When we sew them together, we're going to put right sides together. Then we're going to fold down the seam allowance and sew it in place again so that it creates a channel to insert the elastic into later on. Use the elastic guide piece to act as a pattern for the length you need, and we're going to cut a piece of elastic that is 1/2 inch wide to use as the waistband for the drape. Insert the elastic through the channel in the drapes, and then we're going to hand sew the holes closed on each point where they connect. Then we're going to gather along the shoulder seams just by hand sewing a bunch of little tiny stitches and pulling the thread so that it gathers together. And with that, Rey's drape is done. For more cosplay sewing tutorial videos, please subscribe, and thank you very much for watching!